In this tutorial, we're gonna learn how to create echo text effect in Adobe Premiere. You can use this effect not only on text, but this works on any video clips. It's gonna be an interesting tutorial, so without any further ado, let's get started. First, select the type tool and write something. I'll select a bold font. The style I'm looking for works great with a heavy bold font. Uncheck the fill and check the stroke. Now go to effects and search for echo glow. This is relatively a new effect. By the way, there is an echo effect in After Effects. That one is totally different from this echo glow effect. I have a tutorial here, you can check it. That one is pretty amazing too. Anyway, apply it to the text layer. You can also find this effect in Film Impact dashboard. Go to lights and glows. Here you can find the same thing. By default, it gives this look, but we can modify it from effect controls. There are so many parameters here. We can adjust it however we want. Let's check one by one. Anchor is the center point. You can move it with these numbers or you can move it from the program monitor. Steps determine how many times the echo copies itself from the original source. Intensity is like the opacity of the echoes. Highlights only is the threshold control. Increasing it means only the bright areas generate the echoes. This one isn't important for this text. Range is the distance from one echo to another. Offset is kinda similar, but this is the distance of the echoes from the source. Speed determines the animation speed. If I increase it and then play, you will see the animation is faster. Spin rotates the echoes from the center point. Outline kinda works as a stroke. In this text, this isn't visible, but in this rectangle, you can clearly see it. Follow fades the echoes as they go further from the source. Softness makes the echoes softer or more blurry. You can also change the color of the echoes. To see the new color, you need to increase the colorize. Similarly, you can change the ambient color. Vibrance will increase the saturation but keeping the high saturated color protected. For a text, it is not visible, but this is similar to the vibrance slider in Photoshop. Increasing the desaturate will take away the colors. Chromatic aberration adds the color fringing just like we see in photography for optical defects. There are two brightening blend modes. Additive gives a harsher look while screen produces a softer look. Again, not visible here in this text. Source opacity controls the transparency of the main source but keeps the echoes. Unchecking the edge repeat will remove the echoes from the edges. Right now you cannot see it because there isn't any echoes in the edges. If I reduce the offset, then you can see the echoes in the edge areas. Now we can hide or show them. There is a Surprise Me button. It generates random styles. Right now we have this animation. Now if I click the Surprise Me button, it will generate different echo styles randomly. All these parameters have keyframe options. That means we can animate each of them. For this tutorial, I want to go with a different look, so let's reset it. I'll set the steps or number of echoes to 5. Increase the intensity to max. Increase the range and reduce the offset so that it looks like a 3D text. Increase the speed. Now the echoes are flowing behind the text. Also increase the fall off so the end echoes become less visible. Now if I play, you will see the echoes are flowing behind the text, but I want it to flow in opposite direction. There isn't any way to do that from the effect, but we can simply reverse the clip. Right click and go to speed duration. The reverse speed option is not available right now. But if I nest it first and then go to speed duration, now we can reverse it. As I mentioned before, we can also apply this effect in any clip. For example, here in this clip, we can apply the echo glow effect and go creative. So this is how you can add echoes to text or any video clips. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new from it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more new tricks and tutorials every week. Check my Instagram account for new artworks. And you can ask me questions on comment section or in my Facebook page. See you on my next video. Thanks for watching.